Hey everyone, welcome back to ByteBoardroom. I'm Minchul. We talk constantly about how LLMs and AI are reshaping the world. But today, I want to look at the future through an unexpected lens. The late Chairman Lee Kun-hee, the man who built Samsung Electronics into the global powerhouse it is today. You might be thinking, why bring up a historical figure when talking about cutting-edge LLMs? It sounds random, right? Well, if you don't see the profound connection by the end of this video, feel free to unsubscribe. That's how crucial these insights are for the era we are entering. First, a quick introduction. Lee Kun-hee was a central figure in the South Korean chaebol system. Massive conglomerates. He inherited the Samsung Group, but here's the kicker. He scaled Samsung Electronics' market cap by an astounding 500 times. He was a visionary giant, long before many of today's big tech founders made their mark. We're not here to discuss his personal life, but to extract crucial business insights for navigating the AL, after LLM era. Let's rewind to 1993 and his pivotal speech, the Frankfurt Declaration. This was the BL, before LLM era. Yet this speech has an uncanny resemblance to Steve Jobs' legendary 2005 Stanford commencement address. I'm talking, of course, about connecting the dots. It's fascinating proof that truly transformative leaders, regardless of their era, culture, or industry, often share a similar depth of insight. We all know Jobs' story. He dropped out of Reed College, but stuck around to drop in on classes that interested him, like calligraphy. At the time, it seemed completely useless, with zero practical application. But 10 years later, while designing the Macintosh, it all came back. That experience directly led to the beautiful typography, serif and sans serif fonts, variable spacing that revolutionized personal computing. It was so revolutionary that Windows simply copied it. Jobs' key insight was this: you can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backwards. He emphasized that you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future. Trust in something, your gut, destiny, karma, whatever. This belief, this courage to pursue seemingly irrelevant experiences is what makes all the difference. So how does Chairman Lee fit into this? He viewed these dots on a macro, systemic scale. In 1993, he pointed out that everything, from personal life to business operations to national systems, is entangled or interconnected. He understood that Samsung's challenges weren't isolated incidents, but the result of connections spanning 40 years. He heavily criticized the prevailing selfishness within the organization and society. Today we might call this siloed thinking or short-termism. He saw this narrow focus as the root cause of the entanglement. To overcome this, he introduced a fascinating concept he called the greatest common divisor. What did he mean by this mathematical term? In a complex environment, you can't get bogged down by superficial issues. You must find the fundamental essence, the core principle that connects everything. He was urging his leaders to see the system, not just the individual dots. Ultimately, both leaders conveyed a similar message, but from different perspectives. Steve Jobs focused on the individual experience. Trust the unpredictable dots and have the courage to pursue them. Lee Kun-hee focused on the macro complexity. Everything is connected. Understand the fundamental link and take a long-term systemic view. Both built massive visions based on dots that only made sense in retrospect. Now, let's bring this back to the present. We are living in the AL, after LLM era. The biggest shift? Explosive productivity gains. And these gains make connecting your dots infinitely easier. The time it takes to index past experiences, analyze data, and find correlations has been drastically reduced. We have gained time, and we now hold the most powerful dot connecting tool in history. It's time to move beyond mere efficiency. Like Chairman Lee and Steve Jobs, we need to elevate our thinking. The critical questions now are, which dots should we connect? And what future vision do we want to build through those connections? It's time to start thinking at a higher level. How are your dots connecting in the age of LLMs? Share your thoughts in the comments below. This has been Mincho with ByteBoardroom. See you in the next one.
From tokens to takeaways, ByteBoardroom. Subscribe now and join the future of ideas.